So the cool part about this industry is that it's very, very human-based. It's very personal. So my name is Joko Galman. My position is co-owner of the Rift Games. Originally, I was born and raised on Guam. We raised there for 10 years before moving to New York. So I've actually been like frequenting these types of shops, not just comic books specifically, but hobby shops in general. They're really popular in Asia, and Guam, being so close to Asia, is very heavily influenced by the entertainment collectible series. So like I've known about Pokemon before Pokemon was in America. I've known about Yu-Gi-Oh before it came to America. Believe it or not, again, back to the whole like childhood thing, in Yu-Gi-Oh, his grandpa owned a card store, and I always wanted one as a kid, and like, you know, frequenting these things, collecting cards, got me enthralled into the entire thing. And my mother has always said I've had a knack for business, and I also don't listen to authority well, so I figured I'd be my own boss, right? The original founder, Yori, ended up needing help with like his, you know, the business was finally expanding for him, where he could hire other employees. And I was one of the first few he asked and hired. I worked with him for about a year before signing on as a partner. And ever since then, it's been real work between him and I. Let's see, the business has been, we're on our 8th year now, I think. So 7 years as an owner. We have the type of community that's open enough to have players who really like board games, but they also do like tabletopping. A lot of our comic book customers are slowly getting into like card games. I believe our passion and our openness and our friendliness have caused this growth of community. And a lot of the times, yeah, each section of our store, like anime, comic books, are separate communities, but there are a lot of players who intermingle with them, and like we become like this, instead of it being cliquey, it's more of like this open community. Events are very, very important for stores like us. It's what separates us from any online store, from any Walmart. Our in-store events are what sparks the community, what interests them, what brings them in, and keeps them active within the store. So not just like, realistically, our community is the reason why we are open, why we exist, and for us to showcase and hold these events for everyone to play in are the reason why we're still around today. We try a lot on making this space very open, very inviting, like coming to a friend's house. The stigma behind stores like this is like, oh yeah, a bunch of like hardcore nerds go there, or like, you know, you come in and you get actually, and it's like, we do it ironically, but we don't ever mean it. It's sort of this unique era where everything that I grew up with as a kid that was more or less shunned is now like welcome and accepted. When I had to spend $50 for a VHS tape back at an FYE if I had one. It's insane how normal these things have been and how hard it used to be back then. Like, it's crazy. The community is the only reason why stores like us ever exist. Without them, we do not exist. There's nothing stopping from Amazon or Walmart going like, oh, by the way, flash sale. Supporting small businesses, having people support us, it's a very, very important thing. And we stress that a lot. So we also, you know, we do a lot to cater to our customers. We do a lot of events hosting. We make it very friendly, we make it very fun. It's just, without them, we would not be around, hands down. You know, if anyone who sees this, support your local game store. If you feel like they deserve it, every store who should always be welcoming. You should always find a place to play and welcome. And if you do, you know, if they don't thank you, I will on their behalf, because they really do need it and they appreciate it. And again, for everyone here, especially you, with this interview, it just goes to show how interactive the community is. And again, it's very nice and it's very heartwarming. And thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for picking me. My DM needs to know that I'm gonna be a little wiener, okay? No. Hot dog dice. No.